Hey everyone, Sheevaun Moran here, and today's topic in Driving for Your Success is dealing with the things we don't want to do. Holy moly, we don't want to do a lot of things. Do you ever find yourself really just avoiding maybe the mail, maybe picking something up that has been sitting in your home for a long time, maybe avoiding a project? You know, there are so many things that we don't want to do. Tax time. Whoever really just loves doing taxes except for the tax people? There are so many things that we get trapped into not wanting to do. I remember when I started my first business at 11 that nobody in my neighborhood, once they found out that I would be there lawn mowing, landscaping, I guess we called it. It wasn't landscaping, but it was had a lawn mowing route. And so they would come out to the edge of their yard and they'd say, "Hey, can you come and talk to me about doing my lawn?" And they were the biggest lawns in the city. I grew up in a very small city. And it was really cool because they didn't want to do it. And I tapped into that in the first person that I spoke to. And there really wasn't anybody else in the neighborhood doing it except for, I think, a few neighborhood boys who were hit and miss. And then they go away and were inconsistent. And I was super consistent. So there are so many things that we don't want to do. I remember also thinking when I first got my house that I was gonna do my own lawn. I loved it. I was really attached to it. It was gonna be a great thing. And I started traveling and business started getting bigger and my time started getting shorter. And it was just a lot. It was kind of a postage stamp size of a yard, but still it was just too much. And I had to figure out how to have somebody else do it. Really, I had to let go of the need to do it myself and have control of it because nobody else could supposedly do it as good as me. And that's lunacy. There are experts out there doing all kinds of amazing things. I'm an expert in helping people grow their business. There are people who are experts in social media. There are people who are experts in placing ads. There are all kinds of different experts. And so we have so many things that are in the weight of our brain on a constant, likely day in and day out basis of things that we don't want to do. So how do you get to doing the things that you want to do? How do you get to doing the things that you want to do? Notice how I said that, meaning we were talking about what we don't want to do. Well, one of the beautiful things is, yes, find somebody and outsource it. There's so many ways to outsource things today. Driving and getting our groceries and so many things that are more easily outsourced than ever. So one of the ways is be willing, meaning open your heart, be willing to let somebody else play in their area of expertise. And I say play for a specific reason. A lot of people who are experts in a particular area love and think of it as play. The guy who does my yard, he is so amazing at it. You can feel the love and the play that he has when he comes and brings his team to do my yard. Same thing with folks who manage money. Same thing with folks who do their area of expertise. And so think about the things that you don't want to do and find somebody who is going to be authentic and true and in your budget and who's going to be diligent and consistent, and thinks of it as somewhat like play. Because when I help people grow their businesses or help them in their lives so that their prosperity and their world gets more fluid and easy, it's play to me. I adore doing it. So that's one. The other way to get done things that you don't want to do is think about one teensy tiny little step that you can take, right, in one day. Because what starts to happen is it becomes like its own momentum machine. And that play can start to happen. Now, Another way is to play some fun music. I love that one. I had this client that we taught her how to play all of the zany fun music that she hadn't listened to for a long time. Another one, we had them have a dance party as a family to achieve something that they didn't want to do. So look at what it is that's on your list and find a way to make it more like play. Because the weight of your brain is telling you how awful it is, how awful it's going to be. It's too much, it's too difficult, it's such a problem, etc. And you know, when you get it done, you're always going to go, gosh, I wish I'd have done that sooner. Wow, I feel so much better. And we can't be so attached to the end result, because that's really not getting us anywhere, because we know somewhere in our brain, we know that it's going to feel good once we do it. So let's incorporate the word and the idea of play into accomplishing something that we don't want to do. So play with the subscribe button and share this if you feel like it's of interest and valuable to somebody else, and go to SheevaunMoran.com, SheevaunMoran.com for more cool stuff and some other fun ways to play with energy. All right, see you on the inside.